we set out to make a handmade stone bench next to a well and discovered a cave system that the Maccabees likely lived in during the story of Chanukah.
Okay, we're here at Bor Asphar, which is the cistern of Asphar. We're going to hear more about what that is and how it relates to the story of Chanukah. Yossi Rabin, we may have seen on previous episodes, is here. He actually took the day off from the law firm and organized this wonderful day out in a beautiful day here. Yossi, maybe just introduce yourself briefly.
Hi guys, my name is Yossi Rabin. I work at a law firm in Tel Aviv. I've taken the day off to come explore this tremendously significant site with Maccabean heritage that we're going to be celebrating in a few days with the upcoming holiday of Chanukah. We have with us today Shlomo Mansoura, who lives in the area as well and does masonry, stone building for a profession. He's out here teaching us how to work with stone, how to recognize the different kind of stones and actually build with stones. We're building a bench and it's been a great day. Meet Shlomi.
Hello everyone, nice to meet you. My name is Shlomo Mansoura. I'm a resident of the village Batain in the west side of Gush Etzion. I think we found the main interest of the tunnels from the time of the Hashmoneans, the tunnels that was beneath the keep. The keep was over here and was lots of tunnels beneath the keep. Probably one of the interests, one of the caves is what it's the main interest to the cave systems.
Amazing, let's go. You can take us there?
Yeah.
Okay, Shlomi, nice to meet you.
One of the things that help us to understand that there is caves beneath us is those holes on the ground. There's lots of holes that they are deeper than the surface itself, right over here behind you. And those holes can show us that there is water that's sinking and going down and taking the ground with them. Because of that we have holes on the hills. All of those holes telling us that there is enormous caves beneath us. Let's see one of the entries to that cave system. Over here we could recognize there's kind of a yard over here, remains of a yard, and in the middle of the yard we saw the entrance. One more thing is that I see right now that is the entrance, that is the hole for the buckets. From over here they was bringing up the water with buckets, but we all the time says that the hole doesn't fill from his hole. He is getting filled from other side. From here they was taking just the water, and the entry and all of the water was entering from different holes. Let's see one of the holes. That is the entrance of the cave. Probably if we will remove all of the stones, probably we will find steps over here. Also you can see the crack that they did over here for preventing the water to fall into the entrance, and this is how they maneuver the water to the side of the entrance, and the water that were flowing from the sides and from other holes around. Let's enter.
Their whole house was underground?
The caves was start as a water tank or water holes. Later, with the fightings, there was opening tunnels between those enormous holes in caves and make it a cave system for fighting. Probably you can enter from here and go out from the other side or inside the keep. Sometimes, a lot of time, we find kind of a secret to the door outside from the keep. Maybe that was the one, because we see it in the yard, and if it doesn't stand inside the yard, you doesn't see the hole.
This is wild. So there's a whole sort of unexplored cave system right here in Yossi's backyard.
Over here you can see the
wow.
cave over here with lots of small holes, small rooms.
How do we know that this isn't something that was created by maybe a different population, not the Jewish population, not the Hashmonaim, maybe during the Ottoman Empire or even earlier than that?
Archaeologists did a search over here. They searched the hill, they collect pottery, and then they couldn't recognize that there is mostly Hashmonean pottery over here, and they barely see a different pottery from later periods.
Where do they find it? They have to dig deep, or
just need to go down and collect them. So simple.
Oh, that's the pottery.
Yeah, that's the pottery, and this is how they couldn't understand from which period.
They carbon date it?
In every period was a little bit different pottery. If it's the pottery aggregates and combines material that there is inside, that it's sometimes different from period to period. and also the pattern that was from the outside.
All right, we're here with Ben Packer from the Heritage House in Jerusalem, the Old City, in Bor Asphar. Yossi Rabin organized this day to come and build a bench out of stone. He brought in an artisan, took a day off from work at the law firm. This was an unexpected discovery of caves. Here we are with Ben. Ben is notorious on social media for a number of things, one of which is to take on unusual projects, organize large groups.
Normally the projects we're working on are controversial, maybe disputed, but this one is unique in some ways in that I don't think it's disputed at all. This is where the Maccabees hid during the war, and the whole site is completely unmarked, undeveloped. There's no ability to visit. I've never seen anything like it, honestly, and we got the opportunity to come out here and see it, and I hope a lot will come out from this visit.
Should we check it out?
Yeah, let's check it out.
So you would basically organize a group of people, Ben, to come and take all these rocks out? The stones are warm. Oh, in here it's cold though.
Pretty cool, huh?
This is a hideout.
This is the mansion of the hideout.
The mansion of, oh, this is a big one.
Yeah.
I'd go nuts in here. Let's talk about quarantine.
I gotta clean it up a little bit.
Talk about quarantine.
Yeah, decorating.
Oh my goodness. And what's over here? What are these like notches in the rocks?
By where they kept stuff.
Nice kitchen over here. Yeah. See the oven, sweetie. Maybe we'll move in here. I feel like this is an episode of This Old House.
Gotta clear the whole
Here we
thing
are
out.
with Ben Packer. Ben, what do you want to do with this place?
Gotta clear it out. Clear everything out. Everything goes. Everything goes except for part of the rock, except for the bedrock, and then we'll see what we're working with. Yeah. And this is where our ancestors were.
And this is a desert. I mean, in the summer it must have been scorching out here. So this is probably where they hid out and just to survive.
This is a skylight. Move that rock and you have a skylight right there. These rocks are here to help. You bring those rocks from there, you throw them on these rocks, somebody else throws them out. You work your way all the way out until you have the whole inside clean, and out you go.
I think that the army of the Maccabees, like thousands of years ago, hiding out in these caves. We think about Chanukah, oftentimes, it's almost like commercialized these days.
No commercial down here. This is real Chanukah.
Ben, you could get this one.
Yeah. Put my bag into it.
While Ben and I were exploring the Maccabees caves, Shlomo, Yossi, and the guys were above ground, hard at work building the handmade stone bench next to the well. Shlomo gave us a quick tutorial on how to cut the rocks.
First of all, I fill the stone. Try to fill the right spot to give the heat. Sometimes I also break a bit the surface of the stone, and then the impact will be better.
Where are we right now? Where is this place? What's the historical significance?
Maccabees succeeded with the start of the rebellion, but then the Greek organized a very big army. Judah the Maccabee died in that fight. Over here, the Maccabees had the worst time with the rebellion because the Greek army seized all over the country. It was looked like, oh, we lost the rebellion and we are over here just a few people, and probably if we were thinking with those minds that were sitting over here in the cave and they said, should we continue to fight or not? Over here they got the choice to keep fighting, and this is what get the salvation.
I'm just happy to be out here cutting stones. These are Maccabean stones. These are stones from way back. This place is called Bor Asphar. It's mentioned in Sefer Maccabees. Part of the turnaround of the battle started here. So this is a really significant spot, and we know this is the place because it's called Bor Asphar, literally for thousands of years since the destruction of the temple. We find here a whole network of caves, a Bor Mayim, which is a pit with water. There's actually water in there, and it has tremendous historical, archaeological, Jewish significance.
You're saying that the Hashmonaim, the Maccabees, lived right here?
Not all the Hashmonaim were here. A lot of them were in an area called Hashmonaim today in Modi'in. But Shimon HaChashmonai was here at a point. It's amazing to be here right before Chanukah, which is when we celebrate the defeat of the Greeks. The Maccabees won the war and were able to re-inaugurate the temple. If you look down here, you can see the water. I'm not going to go in. This is it, 2,000 years ago. This is history right here, Jewish history. Part of what we're doing here is hoping to restore this place and make it a place where Jews from the neighboring Yeshuv Meitzad and Jews from all over could come and visit. And we started today by building some stone benches, and the plan is to, God willing, bring picnic tables and put up a pergola and make it really nice and revive the place. Come and take part in this wonderful story.
The hammer is supposed to hit, to strike exactly in the same position that this hammer is now, okay? But I want you to give small hits just to kind of find the
Loosen
right
up
spot.
a little, find the right spot.
Yeah, and now
Feel the rock, be the rock.
Give it all you
Okay.
got.
I feel it!
And
I
then
feel it!
Once you feel it,
Oh, I feel
feel
it.
the movement.
I feel the rock, be the rock, be the rock, be the rock.
Strongly, don't be afraid.
Okay,
Hold the hammer,
don't be
okay?
scared.
Yeah,
I wanted to
very
say
hard
slow.
one.
Right
okay?
now?
As strongest as you can. You can, okay?
Now?
Yeah, very strong. No.
Oh, harder?
That is very weak. Strong.
You need kavana.
Oh.
There. Tak. One more.
Getting ready for building the temple. We saw this stone here with limestone on it and plaster that was used clearly for a place where they had water. It's made out of pottery, sand, and clay. This is just one example of the ancient findings that we have here. In Hebrew, the word is atikot, the artifacts that must be here. We've seen a number of things already just from cleaning up the place, and we hope and wish the archaeologists will come out here and do a proper dig and really find out more about this place. I want to wish everybody a freilichen Chanukah, a happy Chanukah, a lichtige Chanukah, which means a Chanukah full of light. As they say here in Israel, Chag Urim Sameach, the festival of lights, because we want to light up ourselves, light up around us, bring light to the world. That's what it's all about.
What's up, tribe? We're committed to intrigue, inspire, and inform by sharing important but untold stories, untold perspectives, and untold worlds. If you would like to help us produce more videos like these, please consider going to tribejournal.org and joining our digital online community. Thank you in advance.